Good afternoon there, sir. I'm with the Chattanooga Dispatch out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. I'm wondering, I came over this way to Tullahoma and heard that Bragg's Army has been in a fight. Could you please identify yourself for us?
Yeah, I am Colonel Joseph Lewis. I've had the brigade since I joined the Army. I was commissioned a colonel. Um, we had a bad fight. That's all I can tell you, son.
Well, you're part of the command of the First Kentucky Brigade. Didn't y'all have is it true that General Roger Hanson was killed in the fight?
Yes, sir.
Or mortally wounded, I
Over
suspect?
the creek. Um, he was shot. We're hoping for him to live, but they say it's mortal. So if a miracle comes, he'll live. It's been a hell of a fight.
So how long have you been serving in our Army?
Been with the Army since September of '61. I had practiced law in Glasgow and Scott County for many years. My father had served with Jackson in the War of 1812. At the point of what was going on with the country and the rights of people and the rights of the various states, I decided to go and serve Kentucky in this manner. I have a son with me. He's 14. His mother died when he was 9.5 years old. I've been widowed since that time. General Breckinridge come with us. He joined after he left the Senate, trying very hard to keep Kentucky out of the fight. I didn't think it was going to be possible. I am other political persuasion, but I am a Democrat today. He was with us at Shiloh, and he was with us today. They reported that he cried and he has had tears in his eyes. We could have won this fight. From what I hear, from what reports are going on, we inflicted a lot of casualties on the Yankees. The Federals have suffered an awful lot here today too, and we left this ground. The high-ranking general of the Army ordered us to make a charge. We advanced around a hillside where a small wooded area was. General Breckinridge ordered me to send the brigade in, and they went in with a violence that's never been seen before, probably never be seen again. We had artillery raining down on us all across the hill. We went back to the general. The general went back to the full general of the Army. He would not change his plan. We charged a second time to the second salient. It destroyed so many of the regiments. The 41st Alabama, which is one of the regiments with my brigade, they took a horrible, killed in action. I can't imagine the letters that I'm going to have to write home to their mothers and their wives. We have done our best here. We have to leave this ground, and we're on our way. As you can see, it's cleared off a little. It's been raining horrible for days. I have allowed my son to use my horse to run around to try to gather up what we can for supply that we're going to need. We're doing a very orderly retreat, as you can see. There's no skedaddle here. It's been a hard day, son. Hard day.
I will let
Aren't you the one they call Mint Julep?
No, that would be a fella in the 20th Tennessee, but he's also within your division, I believe.
Carter. You kind of favor him, I thought.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate your compliments. I'm just a simple news reporter, and
You know
I'll.
about the boys from the 9th Kentucky?
What's that?
There's a fellow named Jackman. I just wondered if you knew any of those men. I try to know all my boys. If I see them, I know them by sight, and you look familiar. And it's been a rough day today. General Breckinridge rode to and fro, crying and sobbing and calling us orphans because now we're going to have to leave our home. But we'll come back. We'll come back to Kentucky.
Well, I'd understood that General Bragg's invasion of Kentucky disheartened a lot of your boys and caused several to desert. Is that true?
I don't know anything about any desertions from any Kentuckians, sir. I haven't heard anything about that. If they did, they're probably taking care of family back at home. Their first fight is for their home. Is that not so?
That is true.
I think that we've done a pretty good job here. This invasion has went all the way to the Ohio River. We have set a governor for the state. We will come back. We just the federal army has a lot of money. You understand that, sir? And it's the fight against, for us, it's law and land and love of our heritage. For them, it's money, and they got it. But money won't triumph over truth. It never has. We trust in God, and we believe that this division between the Kentuckians, most of them, even most of them wanted to stay out of this fight, to be neutral. When this thing started, they were there was a thing that was going on. We all know that Kentucky is important to the whole scheme of this whole blasted war. I will fight with my life and die for Kentucky, and now that Kentucky is recognized by the Confederacy, we have a governor, we have a legislature, we will conquer our land back. We've been invaded. It's no different than in the War of 1812 when my father served with Andy Jackson, and the things that were going on out west of this state, in Indiana and the places up that happened on the Great Lakes. Well, we lost our capital there to the British at one time, and we still won that war, and we're going to win this one too. We are going to have our independence. By God, Kentucky will be free.
Well, we appreciate your service, and we best be getting on, and you take care, and God bless.
Thank you, sir.